Hello, welcome to the Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I am your Sherpa for this read. I just thought I'd get a quick skinny on what's happening this weekend. This is a collective read for the weekend, all signs, all zodiac signs. I am going to try to get out I'm going to try to do it early actually, all zodiac signs for what you can expect next week, all the way into the 3rd of March. So we're going to close out February and go into a whole new month this weekend. So I'll have that out per zodiac sign, hopefully by the end of the day. So this is just a quick review, I guess, of what, if you found me and this is something that is of interest to you, you can take a quick peek and see what you can anticipate this weekend. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to go find your own zodiac sign with a reader that has one up and ready to review. That might be more beneficial. Secondly is would like you to, if you still aren't happy and you can't find what you're looking for, feel free to email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com and I'll be more than happy to schedule and book a session with you so you can have one private, personal session so you can get the deets and what's coming up for you specifically. If you do like what you see and want to be a part of the tribe, feel free to hit that thumbs up and to subscribe. If you do subscribe, the content as I upload it will be notified to you and then you won't miss anything. And that's the short of it. Okay. All zodiac signs. Okay, it's going to be a tough weekend. I'm sorry. So I'm already looking at it and going, oh, okay. So you have... Overall, there's several of you that are going to get an offer. Well done. Congrats. This is great. Right behind that, we had wants you back. So I assume maybe they're together. Maybe they're together. Somebody wants you back. You have fishing for comments. So somebody might be wanting some more information. I'd be very careful. I do not get a good vibe about that. I think they're trying to get your personal information. So be very careful because the next card next to it is stalker. Stalking, watching, and obsessed. Da-da-da. Okay, that's the vibe I was getting too. Unfazed. So if somebody's throwing you shade, dirt, whatever, I get a whole bunch of negative vibes off that card, like somebody's trying to wish you ill will. You're not even fazed by it. You're unfazed by all of the stuff. Girl fight, arguments. I got this last week. I started laughing. I thought it was right after I was making some snide comment about Pilates or previous, what we called aerobics. And now it's kickboxing. So that's the vibe I get. The vibe I get is ego test. What's happening? Who's got the bigger ego? You know, scarcity tactics. I get this sense of almost like it's a lack, right? So if somebody's scaring you or trying to use scarcity tactics, they're probably using threatening things and children and money and blah, blah, blah. So they're trying to keep you to stay in something you clearly don't want to. And the last one is into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, and positive. Finally, somebody is connecting with somebody else, which is lovely. I love seeing new things happen. So congrats on that. So overall vibe for the weekend, for those that found me, is Ace of Cups. That's that last card we were talking about. So you have an Ace of Cups, and it's really unconditional love. That's always great. That's how it should be, right? Nothing with conditions. You should have new feelings, new friendships, beauty. I like that. Opulence, pleasure, and self-love. And honestly, the Ace of Cups really for, if you're not in a relationship, not looking for a relationship, situationship, Tinder, romance, whatever, I can only recommend that this might be a self-love as you're starting a new journey. That is really the kind of the vibe I get is there's a lot of you that I think are changing your diet, maybe going vegan, cutting out alcohol, cutting out all sorts of stuff that you probably overindulged in, and you're just taking a hot minute to reset and detox. This is the weekend I think you're doing it. You're getting spring fever. You want to get that body back in shape. Any shape would be great. I get that too. You might make some healthy steps. Next couple of cards out, I have, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So Knight of Wands, y'all remember, is somebody coming in. He's my Saturday night. And in the reverse, it's a little challenging because it's like careless. You know, if somebody's rushing in to have a relationship with you, they could be just rushing in, right? And there's not intent either way. And it's hurried and it's sloppy and there's not a whole lot of plans or thoughts. They're just coming in, gas down. And then right behind that is a 10 of Wands. So somebody is dropping this like a hot potato. They're done. And to get to a 10, it is like mind F. It is a lot. You put up with a lot. So when I see these two together, somebody's trying to come in and probably undo the issue that you just had, right? That if somebody said no thank you, somebody's a little bit there's a word for it. Petty is the right word. Petty. So somebody's being petty and they want to get even. And I feel like if they're coming in and rushing in and having fishing for comments and compliments, be very careful, because I think there's some evil doing going on and trying to get your info to hurt you because they're just a little butthurt and got a little ego bruise that didn't go their way. That's only for a small portion, probably less than 5% of this, maybe 2%. But it's really relevant in these cards, and they're here for a reason. I mean, that's how it came out. Next is the fine balance. That goes right back, I swear. That goes back to the weekend and your strategy on resetting. Like, the balance isn't just about, it's overall, it's a reset. I don't know how else to say that. It's not just, I'm going to lose 10 pounds or get on a treadmill or join a gym. It's reset. I'm reestablishing everything I see. Everything I'm looking at, I'm reconsidering, because up to now, it hasn't gone well. There's that. Right below that is the death card. That's what I'm saying. So this is not just about a relationship. I think the person who's saying, go take a walk, a long walk off a short plank, is also saying, enough. This is enough. We're done. And I hear it's too much. You've done too much. You've done too much. So whatever that is, it's not undoable, right? There's just too much. And so I feel like there's some challenges in this relationship for sure, but definitely it's actually you, congrats, if you're watching this, are turning your pain into purpose, into power, into controlling what you can and staying in your canoe and trying to make this a better place for yourself in a year, in 6 months. You're seeing the outcome and you're trying to manifest it in sooner through this experience. That's actually quite a bit of you. That I feel like a lot. That's a lot. You are at the 9 of Wands, and this is unfazed. This is right below unfazed. So throw your dirt at me. I don't give a crap. I'm done. Like, gloves off. Gloves off. I'm done. Right below that is a 7 of Pentacles, is waste, disorganization, chaos, giving up. That's the word. That's the one I was looking at. So it's the 7 of Wands in reverse. So this is you giving up, and you're unfazed by it. You're not even... I get the sense, whoever I'm reading for, you are so out of here. Your shit is packed. The Uber's on his way. It's not a car. It's not a U-Haul. You're just like, I don't care. Leave it there. I'm out. I keep the China. I gotta go. And that's that's how I see you. You're just kind of unfazed. You're unfazed. You're completely like, whatever. You have the Empress. The Empress right here is what you're running to, or you are becoming, either one. You have an opportunity to redo what you didn't do the first time. Congrats. So this takes a lot of courage, So the feeling I have here is that somebody's finally standing up for what they wanted in the first place, and they didn't before. They didn't stand up. They didn't stand up for their own beliefs. They didn't stand up for themselves. They didn't have enough self-esteem to say, this is enough. This is not okay with me. I know what I want. I know what I'm going after. That hasn't happened until this weekend, or it might even stretch into early next week. But I really get the sense, whoever this is for, I mean, you are determined. You are determined to change the course of your future. I mean, when I say reset, it is, if I were to do a personal reading, I could definitely see the ending of the shenanigans right there from behind, and nothing but blessings going forward. You are taking control. You're becoming the CEO of your own life. So kudos to you. The Emperor in reverse, that's not good. I think you're gonna have to deal. You're gonna have to deal with some insecure individuals, some petty people. The Emperor in reverse is like a 6-year-old. Yeah, at Walmart, screaming on the floor, not getting their way, kind of butthurt, sad. But there's also the Moon. So there's also some past. So I don't know if this is the current situation, but these two together, never good. So there's some past dirt that has to come out in order to hit that reset button. You just can't say, I hit the reset button. You actually have to go back and clear the damage of the past in order to hit the reset button, because that crap is going to come and visit you in the new chapter, and you don't want those two to meet, right? So we clear up the wreckage of our past as we move forward in a way so we can have that new beginning, have those new futures, amend relationships. But we can't do it without owning the stuff that we did. Owning the lies, deceit, trickery, effery, you know what I'm talking about. So that's when the blessings come in. New opportunities. That's the Ace of Wands. Aces are brand new beginnings. Wands are passionate. It can be a passionate new beginning with a human. Could be this Empress. Could be a new situation. It could be a new career. It could be absolutely, something you love to do is launching. That's wonderful. And then right below that is a 4 of Cups in reverse. So that just kind of verifies and validates this card, which we just saw. So the 5 under the Empress was the 5 of Cups in the reverse. So this is something that somebody had burned to the ground and now wants to restore, and it can't restore in the same pattern. That's what I'm talking about. It can't come back. You can't do what you did without resetting and amending the things that occurred in the previous cycle. You have to. That's part of the package. Otherwise, you have karma. That sucks. We don't want that. No bueno. So lastly, the last 2 cards that I was talking about, new beginnings. And one of the new beginnings is to try to recreate the relationship, which is kind of this. I am kind of into you. I kind of think you're cute. Yeah, we should get together. Have a coffee, talk about it. So if this doesn't resonate with you, come back another time. I do feel like overall, this is what I do feel. Several of you are moving. Several of you are looking at homes. Several of you are accepting jobs out of state. Some of you are going into the culinary arts. I kind of get that. Beauty. I read this, I think, last week. It's like the beauty industry, and they're trying to launch a product. So kudos to you for doing that. That's wonderful. As well as diet and exercise services, some kind, food, some kind. So there's a lot of cool things happening here for a lot of folks. If you are starting a new job, which I think several of you have already, or you've accepted the job, maybe you start next week or like March, right? In March. It's a new chapter for you, and this is why you're resetting. All of these new things are big things, and you want to be your best, highest version before you enter those new things. So kudos to you all. Very excited, each and every one of you. If you like what you heard, if you can resonate even a little bit, and if you didn't, let it go. Let it slide right by you. We always say in recovery, take what you like and leave the rest, because it's not meant for you anyway. Let it pass by. Let it pass by and find another reader if this doesn't resonate. And I do hope you find the answers you're looking for. And if not, feel free to email me for a personal reading at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com. Love and light to each and every one of you. Have a great weekend. Take care.